What is happening, everybody? Welcome back. We're doing another Filmstruck Film Club. So glad you're here. I'm Carson Higgins. This is my dear friend Groot, and we watch a movie a week over here at the Filmstruck Film Club. So make sure if you're not, you got to be following so that you can keep up with the picks, man. We watch movies all the time. A lot of them are on Criterion Channel, but this week our movie was on HBO Max. So look at that. If you have HBO, you were able to participate. Or maybe you own this movie. I don't know your life. I own this movie, but I watched it on HBO Max. It doesn't matter. We pick at all kinds of movies in this club. Typically, they're gonna be movies that I haven't seen, so it's like, it's a little one-sided if I do say so myself. But what's been fun is picking some movies that I haven't seen in a long time. Some of these movies that I saw when I was in high school that I absolutely loved. It's been 20-ish years, man, so it's about time. This is a filmmaker who I adore, and you probably do too if you're out here watching videos of people talk about movies. I'd actually received a comment on one of these reviews where someone was like, "Are we ever gonna watch a Paul Thomas Anderson movie in this club?" And my friend, this week we did. We watched Paul Thomas Anderson's 2002 romantic comedy, Adam Sandler starring Punch Drunk Love. Maybe you've seen all this guy's movies. Maybe you've seen none of his movies. I don't know, but some real good ones if you're missing out. Magnolia, Boogie Nights, There Will Be Blood, The Master, Phantom Thread, hell, even his newest movie, Licorice Pizza, is pretty damn good. But Punch Drunk Love, man, this is a film that I think kind of when it came out, it hit everybody upside the head a little bit. Paul Thomas Anderson had just made these two back-to-back massive ensemble pieces, very in the way of like Robert Altman, both of which were nominated for Academy Awards, and the guy was at this time is building quite a resume for himself. So it was kind of interesting when people asked him, "What's your next movie, Paul?" He said, "I'm doing an Adam Sandler comedy." Nobody believed him, but my man wasn't kidding. He put Adam Sandler in what is probably his best role, honestly. I could see an argument for Uncut Gems, but Punch Drunk Love, man, it was really this was the first time that a filmmaker of this caliber was taking a swing and going to bat for Adam Sandler and saying, "I think that this goofy Billy Madison, Happy Gilmore SNL alum has some depth, and we're gonna expose it together." And I think Adam Sandler crushes it in this movie. He is so great as Barry Egan. It's never expressly said in the film, but if you read about this movie, or maybe if you're just an intuitive creature, he has like an element of autism to him. And what is nice is it's never like presented in any kind of setback. It's just a character trait of our friend Barry, who is plagued with 7 sisters who never seem to give him any breaks, man. They're always coming for him. I love that whole scene where he just gets called by like each and every one of his sisters that he has to come to this party tonight. And of course, they treat him like shit at the party. Right when he gets there, they're like, "Remember when we called you gay boy all the time? You used to freak out." Oh my God, it's so expertly crafted what Paul Thomas Anderson is doing for this whole setup. And then you have Jon Brion's score for the ages that like brilliantly with the drums and stuff like creates this anxiety and tension that really kind of sustains through a lot of this movie. And then of course there are these sweeping string sections and really cool use of the harmonium, which is that piano thing that we see at the beginning of the movie. I remember when this came out and I was so looking forward to it because even back in 2002, I was probably, I was like 13 or 14 or something. And I loved Adam Sandler, and I think I had seen Magnolia and like really wanted to see Boogie Nights because I was a teenage boy. But I was like just very excited, and I was anticipating this film coming out, and over the years I've only grown to love Paul Thomas Anderson more and more. But for whatever reason, this movie didn't like fully resonate with me when I first saw it, and it's probably because I was a teenager, and I don't know. I don't want to make excuses for myself, but I liked it so much more this time around. I felt like I was really way more in on what we were doing. The thing I think that's really cool about this movie as well is that it has these stretches where you don't really know why we're here. It's like, okay, Adam Sandler's got this blue suit. Okay, what's with the car accident? What's with the harmonium? Like, there's seemingly like little symbols that we want to hang on to, and then at the end of the day, it's just kind of like this sweet romance about an unlikely pair kind of falling for each other. Emily Watson, who plays Lena, is so wonderfully used in this movie. She's such a legend, honestly. She's such a great actress. And she does wonders with these scenes with Adam Sandler. When he's running through her apartment building after the call to the front desk, like, I really wanted to kiss you just then. And he runs all the way back. There's some really great uses of space, and these shot composition in this movie is also gorgeous. I mean, like, it's funny to me that Paul Thomas Anderson, like, he was really almost trying to subvert everyone's expectations, not just the critics, but even his own expectations. He was like, this is going to be my shortest film. It's going to be my sweetest film. I'm going to have an unlikely star in it, and it's all going to work. And it does. Even the pudding plot line is incredible. This like secret that we can't let get out of this pudding it's the best deal in the world to get these Sky Miles. And then of course you have the whole drama of the sex phone operation with Philip Seymour Hoffman. Can we just give it up for Philip Seymour Hoffman a little bit, y'all? He's such a standout in so many PTA films. And this one is, because it's so small and because he's just really used those like two little times in the end, it's maybe his best appearance in a Paul Thomas Anderson movie. I just love when he answers his phone. He goes, just shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up and tell me what the problem is. It's so good. Did you just tell me to fuck myself? R.I.P. man, I miss you so much. And also a great time to say, I'm so glad that Cooper Hoffman did so great in Licorice Pizza. Okay, anyway. Let's see here. It's, as far as the critics are concerned, like, it wasn't a total win over. Like, it's got a 79% on Rotten Tomatoes, which is fresh, nothing to scoff at. But some critics were, like, not totally sold on it. They thought maybe it was a little vague, and that using Adam Sandler in this way was only like halfway inspired. But fuck those people, honestly, because this movie's great. As far as the career of Adam Sandler goes, it's like top 3 probably of all of his films, comedy or otherwise. And then Paul Thomas Anderson is one of his best. It's really one of his best movies. My personal favorite is probably There Will Be Blood, but this just jumped right up the list for me. It's sitting near the top right now. I also just want to give a quick shout out to the phone booth in Hawaii. When Lena answers the phone and that light turns on, it's just so beautiful. I don't really have anything else to say other than how great is that scene where Adam Sandler dances in the grocery store with Luis Guzman getting all the pudding and everything's working out. It's a lot of fun. So there it is. An art house Adam Sandler film, Punch Drunk Love. Go ahead and follow Filmstruck Film Club if you're not already, so that you can be in on the next pick and all of the future picks. And we're going to have another one out here tomorrow. So get cozy and get ready, because we're watching something good. I don't know what it is yet, but I'll tell you. I will. Say goodbye, Groot. He never does.